Okay, so I've converted and I'm still working on my conversion system, but I would say that of all of the just address only submissions, I've probably had conversations with 25 to 50% of them. And
Yeah.
now I don't necessarily mean positive conversations. I have had people who are like, why did you send me this? What is this for? And then, of course, we go into, it's completely confidential information. It's free. I did the work for you. You entered your address. No, I didn't. Okay, well, your address was submitted. And so but for me, and initially, at least you may know, Marcus, I was freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, how come all these people just all of a sudden didn't enter their address and they're yelling at me?
Yeah.
But you have to know how to approach it. You can't let it get you down, because I'll be honest, I did at first. I was like, oh my gosh, these people say they didn't enter it. But with your question, I've at least, had conversations with um, probably a quarter to a half. And I say that because some months it hasn't been that many. It hasn't been 400 people. It's been, less. But overall, I would say whether they call me and say they didn't submit it, or whether they're actually interested, or whether they tell me about, well, this is what I'm thinking I might want to do, or I'm just refinancing and I thought you could help, or I'm just, trying to argue with my tax assessor and I saw this and it was a sign. So all of those things, though, contribute to these address only submissions. And so with that being said, I've had a conversation of some sort with a quarter to a half of them. I'd say probably about 35%,
Oh,
maybe 40.
that's awesome.
Like I said, whether it be, hey, yes, I'm selling tomorrow, come to my house, let's go, or whether it just be, why did you send this to me? I don't need it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So